is called tester, the other guy called tester 1. Student tester, right? Okay. Only tester. So go to location. Step 1, tester. Only tester. So tester is there. Another guy is called tester 1, right? Tester. So you can say group A. Right? So I create a group called right? Testing. Something called testing. So where is the group is done? Tester, tester 1. So now this is our group. Okay. So normally, say now after 1 month later you join. They will create a user account for you and they add you to that group. Okay. Now you learn. You learn right now. You learn in in our lab we learn. Let's say under S drive, create a folder called UTT script. Right. One of my file server. Now I right click to properties. Go to the share this folder. Look at share advanced permission. Share advanced permission. Share the name of that folder. Just give the name of security. To permission. Right? So you can keep in just simple called QTP. Folder name is QTP script, but share name is QTP. Go to permission. Everyone, count everyone. Do not and then add a group or testing. Name. Right? Testing this group should have read and change permission. This is the sharing permission. Then security. Security, then I say, okay, now you see that everybody have read permission. So click edit, add. Let's say I'm giving them read permission. Now, the member of testing group can easily open this folder from their computer using the UNC path or create a map drive as you learned, right? Then they can update, they can delete. No, they cannot delete because they do not have delete permission. Give you only write permission. Write permission means they have update permission, right? They can modify this script, they can, get this script, but they cannot delete any file. That's the way it was designed, right? So we did a group, we had the people under that group. There are two things called sharing permission and versus NTFS permission. So if you right click any folder, you see something called sharing, something called security. Now question is that what is the difference between sharing and security? Very good question. Sharing means, let's say you have a car at your home. Right? That car drives by 5 people of your family members. Everybody have a key. Right? Everybody can open that car door. That is called sharing. NTFS permission means how if you do not have that key, though you part of the family member, you cannot open the door, car door, right? That's the thing. So sharing means if a folder is not shared, it is not accessible from any other computer. Nobody can even open it. Doesn't matter you are what, administrator or what. You cannot open that folder anywhere except from that computer. So people has to log into that computer, and so that folder is local to that computer, right? From other computer, you cannot open. So if we draw the diagram, let's make it simple. So let's say I have a what we are talking about. Let's say here, this is server. Right? The computer name is, let's say, server 1. Yes, server. Under server 1, I create a folder called UTP. Okay. And now this is computer. This computer name is called, let's say, laptop 1. So I am Nizam sitting down here, the user. I'm trying to open this folder from this computer. So I know already, okay, I want to open a computer using the UNC path, the folder, right? So a UNC path we learned already, universal naming convention. What it does, it types / computer name is server 1, / folder name is QTP. I have to type this. If this folder is not shared, then I can, even though if I type this thing, it will not work. It will never work. So the condition number 1, this folder must be shared. So now you learn, during the sharing thing, by default, everyone has read permission. By default, everybody in the company has read. So what we do, without that everyone, we can add individual group which to open that. So let's say in the corporation they have an accounting department, marketing department, HR department, IT department. So this folder is IT related. So why marketing people should open this folder? Nothing to do. Or there are HR folder. There are some folder HR related, right? By HR related folder, everybody can see. So that's why instead of everyone, take out everyone, then add only HR group. Then only this folder will be accessible. Only HR group, nobody else in that company, right? So those kind of things control that sharing. Once folder is shared, right, this sharing gives you the opportunity either you can open that folder or not. After the sharing, the question is that now folder is shared, I can open the folder. As it is read only, everybody can read it. Right? I can read it. No? I want to write a file, I want to do some security over thing, right? That is controlled by the security. That is called NTFS. New Technology File System, NTFS. So this security will give me who has full control permission, modify permission, read permission, write permission. Those are the permission control. So a folder is accessible to other people. It's controlled by shared permission and security permission. Combinations of both. There are 2 levels of permission. Shared plus okay. So now sometimes people confuse that what is the difference between shared and NTFS. Shared means you always remember this is just opening the door for everyone. Okay? So you can think that building, you have the key for the main building. Let's say a condominium building, you have the downstairs key. Doesn't mean that you can come to all the rooms. Every room is locked by separate key. You have the main door key, no problem. That means it is shared. As it is shared, this key everybody has this key. Right? Now, at that location, there are a lot of rooms. Each room has individual key. You cannot open those rooms if you do not have key. That is controlled by NTFS condition. Right? That's the easiest way to explain. So now, the real world, what people do, create the permission, create first they create the shared folder, then they create the anti-access permission. And you saw exactly what I did right now in the Active Directory point of view. So let me log into this machine. This machine, if you do not have an Active Directory, normally what people do, I'll just check one more that computer is accessible. Yes, it will be accessible. It's not working. This look like it is it's fine. Here. So what we do, we go into here. Now this is my fresh computer. I'm now creating an Active Directory on this. So here you can see the welcome to the Active Directory installation user. So what will be the fully qualified domain name, or so I check there, let's say. So you know what I type. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Better actually type int.commerce. Just the Canada. Next. I type in my password here. One of the administrative password I have put in. So now he's creating the Active Directory database for us. He's doing right now. He's creating that Active Directory database for us. And it will take a couple of minutes. And once it is done, then the rebooting Active Directory will be there. Okay? In the real world, this Active Directory is already done by the network administrator. Exactly when I join a company, exactly what I showed you right now. You create the user, you create the group, you control everything for us. Okay? All the authentication and security, he created this thing. This Active Directory works in a protocol called LDAP, LDAP. Remember, sometimes in the interview board they ask this, what is the LDAP protocol? LDAP is the protocol that communicate with the Active Directory to control the authorization and authentication mechanism. But LDAP stands for Lightweight Active Directory, LDAP, Lightweight Active Directory Process, something like that. Okay, LDA. So this is the Active Directory. Okay, so now this Active Directory, when it is done, it will handle all my computer names, all my server names, all my other computer names. Everybody will from this Active Directory. Okay, this is a very nice features that every organization must have an Active Directory. Okay? Computer or the server where Active Directory is installed, that computer is known as domain controller. Okay. computer where Active Directory is installed, that computer is known as domain. There are two terminologies you just learned. One is called Active Directory, one is called domain computer. So here, Active Directory is Active Directory known as AD. Okay. What is AD? Active Directory is a database where all network objects is kept. Okay. Here, network object names, servers, computers, printers, users, applications. Okay, they're all network objects. Okay, the server where Active Directory is installed is named as domain server DC. Okay, server where Active Directory is installed, that is named as domain. So that means the server is not a domain. Active Directory is not everywhere, right? Because we see that I have so many servers, but not every server is domain, right? Only one server is domain. Here I didn't have any domain controller, so just I'm going to just install this GTS load runner 3, this server, install Active Directory. Now, once it is completed, this server will be known as a domain controller. Okay? So any organization must have a domain controller. This is for us. We have a domain controller, that is. Okay? So without a domain controller, cannot do too much. Okay? So we must have a domain controller, and that domain controller controls everything for us. And once it is completed, then we will be seeing that we will have a lot of features over there, including DNS. Okay? And it controls all the features for us. Just wait a little bit, it will not take that much time. There it is done. When I click finish, it will be done. Now, just create a domain called PNT Canada. This is our domain, right? PNT Canada is our domain. So now, this is an organization called PNT Canada. Okay? So everybody is a member of this domain. Okay? If I create a user, let's say tester1 at the rate of pntcanada.com. Okay? User1 at the rate of pntcanada.com. Like that. All computer will be the part of this domain. Okay? So whenever we say domain, what is domain? Domain is all objects behave within the same rule and regulation. Right? The family is a domain. Right? A domain means all, let's say there are 10 different objects. All these 10 objects are behaves that one authorization rule, that one authentication rule, that one rules and regulation. Because rules is for everybody the same. These are the rules. Let's say if I say the password must be 8 characters. This rule is same for everybody. Okay? This is the domain. So that's why every corporation must have a domain. Okay? That domain created when you install the Active Directory. Server where you install Active Directory, the server is known as domain. I think it's a good opportunity for you guys to see exactly practically what I did right now. Right? Now it will not be too much confusion for you when you join your company. You know this terminology, you know exactly what people are doing over there. Right? But no, it is not there is no relationship with software testing in this thing. Right? But now you know exactly that is how the real world people will get user account for you, how it works. So it will take a little bit time. This first time when you join, to launch a domain controller, it will take some time to pair to the connection setting. Okay, so he's done. So if I log in now, see that TNT Canada is my domain name. So I can log in as a domain name. So so this is my domain. I am able to log in. Once I log in as a domain, so now the thing that we are looking for, that Active Directory users and computers should be. There it is. So Active Directory users and computers. If I open this guy, that domain name is TNT Canada. Okay. Now if I go to users, now I can exactly the same thing, the way I showed you. Click a new user. My username is tester1. Okay. And tester1. Then you will ask me for the password. He asked me the password. Straight 1, 2, 3. Right? Exactly the same thing what we did before, right? Next. Tester1 has been created. So I can create tester2, tester3, I can create a group. So if I right click here, that new, instead of user, I can create a group. I can create a group called testing, right? Then the group has been created. Now when we can add the members here, we add tester name is tester1. This. So now tester has been created, user has been created. Now if you right click the tester, you'll see I can control him in so many ways. Let's say tester is working not all the day. He is working Monday and Wednesday. Okay? So here there is a lot of option I can see. So if you go one by one here to account, right? See that he can say okay, tester1, password never expired. If I say okay, no, you have to change the password, right? He's a temporary guy. His password will be ended on some time. I can change it here, for example. It's the log on hours. Right? Default Monday to Friday, he is able to log in. If I say no, he should not log in Sunday. For some reason, management doesn't want to make him log in on Sunday. Right? I say okay, he's logging in. He cannot log in Sunday. He cannot log in on Saturday. Okay? He cannot log in from up to 8 o'clock in the morning. He cannot log in up to 5 o'clock in the evening. So this is his only particular time he can log in. This kind of thing I can easily do it from here. Now this guy, he comes early in the morning, 7 o'clock, hey, I cannot log into my computer. Because he's not permitted to do that kind of permission with the Active Directory controls. So Active Directory, you see that we go to the domain controller or we talk domain controller. He said, when I click domain controller, he said GPS load runner 3. Why? Because they mentioned the server where Active Directory is installed, that server is known as domain. So this is the server, ETS LR3, where we install Active Directory, right? So this computer is configured as a domain controller. this case, if I join a lot of computers, right now there is no other computer joined to this computer. Everybody is the object key. Okay. If I want to join another computer to this domain, this will be the part of this domain. Okay. So this is the way the real world we control. The domain controller, users, computers, and printers, everything will be the part of this domain now. So every organization when you join, all the servers, all the computers, everything will be part of this activity. So I'm going to draw a diagram right now. So in the real world, what will happen? I'm going to draw a diagram. Well, I never draw this diagram before with you guys. This is something called firewall.